was spoken about a few months ago. Was that ever close at all, or was that just more talk than anything?
Well, it never got any further than, we on multiple occasions, myself, Shawn, had conversations. And with our advisor, we've had conversations that we wanted to fight.
So first of all, y'all, we about to get into this shit, man. This Shawn Porter, Kenny Porter, and Terence Crawford situation, man. So first of all, y'all hit that like button before we get deep into this video. Hit the like button right now and subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already. And, like, share, comment, and all that good stuff. Now, look, man, let's get to this shit real quick.
It never got any further than going to Bob Aaron's office and saying, "Hey, Bob, we're here to make the fight." And Bob talked to us, and he said, "Well, I'm not going to make an offer today." And I said, "Well, can you give me a ballpark of the offer? What direction are we going here?" And he said, "Well, we're not going to make an offer today." And then it just ended. They never pursued it. And now I hear that Shawn is no longer the mandatory. He's been dropped from the number one spot. Someone else is in the number one spot now. And no matter how you look at it.
First of all, let's talk about the things he said so far. So, Kenny Porter. First of all, I want to say this. This is not an argument. Rather, this is not debatable. Rather, if this is the truth that's coming out of Kenny Porter's mouth or not. Because this is what happened, bro. I 100% believe everything that he's saying. Kenny Porter said him and Shawn went to Bob Aaron's office and said, "What's up, Bob, man? We trying to fight Bud. We trying to fight y'all. What kind of offers you got?" The fact that they even had to go into the fucking office tells me that Bud and Bob Aaron did, well, Bob ain't want to fight. That's what it tells me. Straight off the back, that the fact that they even had to fucking go in the office. How come you didn't send over an offer to Al Heyman immediately after the Manny Pacquiao fight so-called fell off? How come you didn't send it immediately to him? You know what I'm saying? You was supposed to send it because he the next best guy after your boy Manny Pacquiao. You was supposed to automatically send Shawn the fucking offer. So, like I said, the fact that they even had to fucking go in the office just tell me some shit already.
You don't need to take my opinion on it. If it was a mandatory situation,
Then he said, well, Ashley Corner already told me this before. This was weeks ago, actually. That Shawn Porter was removed from the number one spot. You know what I'm saying? Mandatory for Terence Crawford belt. You know what I'm saying? So now, the boxing's so fucking fraud, man. Or at least Bob Aaron and them, man. That's how you know all this little shit, man. This shit really bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit. But we already knew this. So, we not complaining. We already knew this shit. Bob Aaron and them took Shawn Porter out the number one spot. And now they got, what's the warrior? I think Virgil Ortiz. No. It might be Virgil Ortiz, I think. If I'm not right, somebody correct me in the comments. But they replaced him with Virgil Ortiz, so it might be the guy who Bud might be fighting. But the shit crazy. This shit crazy how they move Shawn Porter. How the fuck you gonna move Shawn Porter out the number one spot of the mandatory? Like, this shit crazy to me, man. Boxing so fraud.
Where we should have been in a position to fight the guy. We told the guy we wanted to fight him. We told his promoter face to face we wanted to fight him. Why didn't they make the fight? They don't want the fight. There's no way around that. They just don't want to fight. And as far as we're concerned, we can't try to make you fight us. You don't want to fight us. Shawn's getting ready now. He's training. And we should be, in the ring, back in the ring in the next 8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah, whoever Shawn Porter fight, man, I ain't knocking him for shit. It's nothing we can say about who Shawn Porter next opponent is. It's nothing we can say, man. It ain't his fault. He wanted to fight fucking Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford fans try to come out this bitch and say, "Oh man, he said he caught COVID, nigga. Fuck COVID, nigga. He wanted to fight, and that nigga ducked him. Terence Crawford ducked Shawn Porter, man. That's all it is to it, man. You ducked him, bro. Y'all moved him out the fucking #1 mandatory spot, so y'all can put somebody else there. So y'all want to. That's a duck, man. That's what a duck is. That is the definition of a duck. You avoided this dude, man. He was your #1 mandatory. You ducked him, man. That shit crazy to me, bro. And then crazy thing is, look, I gotta get on Terence Crawford. I can't just get on Bob Earl because Terence Crawford, first of all, he put himself in that fucking position. Then, so he won't have to fight nobody. So he can keep guarantee, because a nigga don't give a fuck who he fight as long as he getting his paper, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't in no risk of losing out on the money he getting for a guarantee and everything like that. So he don't mind fighting niggas that ain't top names, but he want to still. My problem is you want to act like you this and that, but then you not. Like that shit. It's just the acting for me, man. I just can't get with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the faking and flogging and shit. The last thing I seen on Twitter between Shawn called that nigga out. Terence Crawford said, "You're pushing me." He said some bullshit. I forgot what he said, but he was like, "You tempted me" or something like that. But you know what I'm saying? We gonna see what's up or some shit he said, man. It was bullshit though. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? He called you out, bro. He trying to fight you. You was never in control of your shit. And then that's another reason why I'm saying you ducking him. Because from what I remember, you said that, "Oh, you dumbass fans, once you find out that the fighters are in control on who they fight, they control the promoters." Man, you don't control shit, man. Shut the fuck up, man. How the fuck you control anything? And if you do control shit, nigga, you ducked them, nigga. So either way around it, you ducked them. No matter how you put this situation, you ducked Shawn Porter. Ain't no fucking Terence Crawford fan can come around here and say, "Oh, this and this and that." If Bob Earl in control or he not in control, either way, any way you put it, Terence Crawford ducked Shawn Porter, man. The nigga don't want to lose, bro. He don't want to lose because he want to fight Earl Spence. Well, no. I take that back. I'm not even sure if he want to fight Earl Spence. I take that back. Scratch that shit. Bob Earl don't want Terence Crawford to fight Shawn, and Terence Crawford don't want to fight Shawn either. But Bob don't want Terence Crawford to fight Shawn because he don't want to lose off all the fucking money he invested in this nigga, even though he didn't already lost money in this nigga already. So he want to at least make what the fuck he done spent back, let alone a fucking profit off this nigga, man. That's just what it is. That's just the realest it's gonna get, man. That's how I'm saying it. That's just what it is, man. Bob Earl invested in this nigga, right? And he in the negative right now. The best way he can get at least the money he spent is for him to fight Earl Spence. Now, if the nigga lose before Earl Spence, nigga, he done lost buku bread, bro. He done lost everything he put in plus more. If he was to fight Shawn Porter and end up losing. Man, that shit crazy, bro. Ain't like I said, man. Mikey Garcia got a fucking better resume than Terence Crawford at 147. Period. And then they only fought Earl Spence and Jesse Vargas. Jesse Vargas better than everybody Terence Crawford fought so far. Facts. Including Kell Brook, because Kell Brook wasn't the same. So, and Earl Spence, I don't even want to compare him to his fucking resume. So, it is what it is, man. Bud is a fucking duck. This nigga finna fight somebody who ain't shit, bro. I got another video coming up, man. I just thought of some more shit, man. But that shit crazy, man. Came out of the horse's mouth. Kenny, I ain't even gonna call him that right now. This ain't even the time. Kenny Porter said you ducked him.
Well, it never got any further than, we on multiple occasions, myself, Shawn, had conversations. And with our advisor, we've had conversations that we wanted to fight. It never got any further than going to Bob Aaron's office and saying, hey, Bob, we're here to make the fight. And Bob talked to us, and he said, well, I'm not going to make an offer today. And I said,
not going to make an offer today. Bob Aaron fucked Terence Crawford's career up, bro. He did, man. He screwed that boy career up, man. No, I can't even put it all on Bob Aaron. Terence Crawford screwed his own self up because he didn't take no chances on himself. You know what I'm saying? You always hear your peers and you hear Mayweather, you hear all these guys always talk about how the best move they was to be their own boss and all that type of different shit. And you still go that way. Dumb nigga shit, man. Dumb nigga shit, bro. It is what it is, man. Hit that like button, man. I'm out, man. Bud Duck Shawn.